Replace the late Senator Dianne Feinstein continues to heat up. Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff took the victory in the California Senate primary. Schiff will now face off in November against former Los Angeles Dodgers superstar first baseman Steve Garvey, who's running on the Republican side. For more on this, let's bring in the California GOP Chairwoman Jessica Milan Patterson. Jessica, welcome.
Hey, great to be with you guys tonight.
So what do you make of Adam Schiff's tactics, elbowing in effect two Democratic congresswomen out of the way and elevating Steve Garvey? Do you think he will regret that?
I hope so. And I think this gives Californians a great opportunity to really have a choice come November. If Katie Porter or Barbara Lee had made it into the general election, you would have had the choice between two very similar, if not the exact same types of people. DC insiders who have created many of the problems here in California. Now you get to see what the difference between going for an outsider, the solutions that Republicans have to offer, and what Adam Schiff and the Democrat Party has offered up to California for many years.
Oh, here in Washington, on Capitol Hill anyway, Schiff is widely viewed by Democrats as a party bulldozer. He moves ahead and represents their interests at the Capitol, at the White House, on a near daily basis at this point. But he is pretty widely reviled by Republicans, resulting from his legacy in the Trump 1 and 2 impeachment trials. How do you think he plays with California voters?
Well, I think this is a great opportunity for someone like Steve Garvey. He's going to be able to raise money from lots of different avenues, and that's going to be a huge difference maker here in California. We have two of the most expensive media markets in the nation. And Steve Garvey is able to raise those dollars, get his message out, talk to California voters about the issues that are plaguing them. When we see the rising crime, the homeless crisis, we've now spent $20 billion on for it not to get any better, but to get much worse. Our failing education system, where less than 50% of our children are reading at grade level, or the housing and affordability crisis. These are all issues and problems that California Democrats like Adam Schiff have created here in our state. They've got a great opportunity to deliver a message of what California Republicans will do, what someone like Steve Garvey will do if you give him a shot.
So Steve Garvey was a legendary Los Angeles Dodger. He also played for the San Diego Padres. Sports fan here. Do you think his name ID is obviously quite big in California? Do you think he has a shot?
He absolutely has a shot, just as good a shot as anybody. He's an outsider. He's not someone that's necessarily been affiliated with politics. What he has been affiliated with is Californians. You mentioned Los Angeles. I grew up in LA watching Steve Garvey play. I love the fact that he was a Padre as well. There was a school named after him in the Central Valley for many years. So this is someone who has a love affair with the state of California. He also is a person that connects with people. If you have the opportunity to meet or to talk to Steve Garvey, you feel like you're the only person in the room, because he wants to know what are the issues that are ailing you and how can he help. He's a wonderful storyteller and a great connector with people. So I think he's got a great shot going into November.
The reality, though, Jessica, is that he's going to come up against Democratic Party heavyweights dominating in the state. Former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Governor Gavin Newsom. The entire apparatus is sort of stacked against him in that sense.
Listen, it's still an uphill battle here in California statewide. We are outnumbered by Democrats, but there are some good signs here for California Republicans. Not only have we gained about 680,000 new registrations since February of 2019 when I became chair, but in the last two registration reports we've seen from the Secretary of State, California Republicans have picked up over 100,000 new registrations, while California Democrats have lost 68,000. Decline to states or no party preference have gone down 92,000. This is all while, all of our friends and neighbors are leaving our state for much redder pastures. So there is some good news in here. We picked up 5 congressional seats in the last 2 cycles. We're going on the offense in 3 additional seats. We have more Republicans in California than any other state in the nation. There are opportunities here. Yes, it's an uphill battle. I'm excited that Steve Garvey is the one that's going to be carrying the banner for us Republicans and really Californians come November.
I remember a political outsider with a famous name ending up winning governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So we should probably watch
Anything's
this race.
possible.
Yeah. Jessica
My
Milan
old
Patterson,
boss.
thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys.
Right. Well, thanks, Jessica. The U.S. response to the war in Gaza now is prompting some Democrats to turn their back on President Biden. Could this become a real